How you doing, Buckaroos? How the heck are you? I am Don the Beer Whisperer. Who else would I be? Uh, got a classic from Jay Giles band playing. Of course, if you can hear the music, I don't know the rights to it. Monkey Island, man. Radio stations aren't going to play that song. You know why? Because they're narrow-minded jackasses. It's all about the money. They don't care about the music. They don't care about you. They just care about the damn money. That's why they play the same old crap over and over again. Monkey Island, Jay Giles band. Son of a bitch, that's a great tune. I have that album somewhere, or I used to. Anyway, how the heck are you? So this is one of those two beers with the Beer Whisperer videos, but it's going to be a little different because typically I drink two different beers. Here I'm just going to have two of the same. I picked this up today because my beer budget was limited. It was at a big box store. Classic Boulevard Pale Ale, 5.4%, 30 IBUs are the numbers on it. Yeah, it was. They had a 20 pack for just under $18. I figured, well, there you go. So I'll buy some quantity. So I'm going to drink two of the Boulevard. I got about a 1.5 poured in here, so I've got a half a beer left over here. So it pours very nice. I do like this beer because it is a classic pale ale, a classic American pale ale. It isn't the light-bodied, nothing but citrus APAs that we know today. It's a classic. They've been doing this since about 1989, I believe. I mean, they even say on their website to look for notes of toffee, which, I mean, most pale ales do not give you notes of toffee. It's all about citrus or tropical fruit. And yeah, here you got a mix. You do get some citrus, but there is you do feel some nutty toffee. You do. I also feel like I'm getting a hint of hazelnut in there, with the toffee. So I said nutty toffee. I'm going to have a drink, though. Using this, I got this glass out because, it says Boulevard on it. It's actually a Microfest glass back from 2014. I haven't been back to Microfest since 2014. I really want to go back. I went in 2012. Of course, then we lost Seamus to cancer in 2013. And then I met some of Seamus's Pellicas folks at the 2014 one. There's something on my glass there. I thought I rinsed it out real good, but something seems to be sticking to it there. Anyway, fuck it. I'm going to drink it anyway. Cheers. Oh, biscuits, that's good. Yeah, my first beer of the day, y'all. I would not lie to you on this Friday. People ask me, so Tom, why do you tell us what day it is? Because, these aren't live. I can't help it. I naturally say anything that's on my mind. So, Wings, Venus and Mars. Let me get that in there so you can see it nicely. There we go. It is a nice, again, you do feel that nice malt, a nice toasted malt, a little bit of toffee. And you do feel some citrus, but it's not all citrus like most APAs these days are. And it does have something that today's APAs are missing, which is some malt, man. It does have a malt body. There's something going on in this beer, by golly. But most younger drinkers just aren't enamored by it because it's not what's trendy right now. I like it, well, because I'm an old beer drinker, man, and I like things I like classics, man. I like classic rock. I like classic beer. I like classic food. I like classic women. I think Marilyn Monroe, Raquel Welch from my era, or were much prettier in their day than some of these that are just stick figures. I don't get the super skinny kind of thing. I don't know. I want some body on there, man. Hey, here's a classic. I know you can't hear it. I'm gonna try. My first concert would be a Raise the King Gamma. I was the band. I saw them at at a showcase club in Anaheim, California called the Woodstock. I was 15 years old, man. I was a pup, man. I still can't believe that my dad let me go, but he did. Me and a friend went, unsupervised. My first concert, man, Gamma. Gamma, for those of you that don't know, was Ronnie Montrose band. Ronnie Montrose was a guitar player. Davey Pattison, a great lead vocalist. This song, by the way, was freaking amazing live. Razor King. This is from Gamma One. As far as I know, they only put out 3 albums. They never got to be huge, but I was a big fan. I thought 2 was probably their best album, to be honest with you. But Ronnie Montrose musically didn't stay in one place very long. You know, I mean, from his days with his first with Montrose with Sammy Hagar, I mean that was some serious heavy rock there, that first album. But then he kind of moved in a different direction, and Sammy went on his own, and you know Ronnie did other things. He did some instrumental stuff. You certainly heard a lot of jazz in his stuff. You certainly can hear some blues as well. So keeping that in mind, I'm kind of surprised that they did put 3 albums. Yeah, he did. He had sort of a hard rock heavy metal band after that, late '80s, mid 80s, I guess I should say. I got to admit, though, as much as I really wanted to love the band, I didn't. I didn't feel like. I felt like at that point, Ronnie Montrose was just trying to fit in because that's what they thought they wanted from him. But I didn't feel any soul in that band. But Gamma, I felt the soul in that band. It's a shame they didn't keep going. I think he thought there'd be greater success in a hair band type of rock band, but it didn't work for him. The guitar playing was great, but the songwriting wasn't good. Again, in my opinion, I feel like if I don't say that, there's always somebody that comments, well, that's just your opinion, man. Well, of course it's just my opinion. I mean, it's not something I can prove as fact, so of course it's my opinion. I shouldn't have to justify everything and say in my opinion, but there's always some jackass that gets offended if I don't. We'll pour the rest of the beer in here. Since I'm drinking the same beer. I picked this up today, this 20-pack that I mentioned, also at the same big box store, for just under $14. They had a mix pack, Boulevard. Boulevard, man, because it was affordable for about $14. It was like $13.80 something anyway. Had their the mix packs they do that carry two of their regular line and then 2 taproom beers that they throwing out there. Oh, excuse me. And in this case, it was their classic American wheat and their Billy Porter. So it's kind of going from one end of the spectrum to the other, summer to fall. And then but they did the same thing with the 2 taproom beers in there. They've got their double dry hopped IPA, which is more or less their version of a hazy IPA, which I haven't had yet. That's from their description. And then American Brown Ale. So you kind of got two summers, 2 not quite summer beers in there, 2 summer, 2 early fall brews. But I haven't had their Billy Porter in a while, which they describe as a robust porter. So I'm kind of looking forward to trying that one as well. Anyways. So it's one of these bands in my youth. I spent a lot of time in record stores, and I found them by accident. I was there with a buddy, and I hadn't gotten any airplay whatsoever. But the Gamma 1 album is kind of an interesting album cover, and the friend that I was with liked the album cover, so he bought the album. Now, I kind of made fun of him for it. Dude, I'll be honest. I made fun of the man the kid at the time. We were both the same age. We were both about 14. For buying this album, for not knowing any songs on there. And we took it back to my house and put it on the record player. And I got to admit, I had to admit I was wrong. The album was brilliant. In fact, it was so good that a few months later when Gamma 2 came out, well, I bought it, man. I bought it. I had to buy it. Yeah, I had to apologize to my friends. I was wrong. I was being a judgmental ass. I was wrong, man. Johnny Rawls. I love Johnny Rawls. Johnny Rawls is a classic blues man. If he ever comes to your neck of the woods, please go see this guy. He's in the Ohio area this weekend, I believe. He was doing a radio show in Columbus, Ohio today at 2 p.m. I just, the man's brilliant. It's just amazing. A classic showman. This is a nice beer. It isn't that, that bodiless, maltless, citrusy, fruit salad, APA that's going around these days. So if that's what you like, if that's what you're looking for, this isn't going to do it for you. But it is arguably the classic American APA. So there you go. It's just a brilliant damn beer. And don't get me wrong, I'm kind of making fun there, but yeah, I mean, I love the APAs that are out now. But yeah, sometimes I'll drink one and feel like it's missing some malt. All you get is this kind of hop juice kind of feel. Yeah, great. Tastes like orange, grapefruit, pineapple, mango, passion. Those are nice, for a time. But this is a classic APA. It's got a nice, solid malt body. But there is some hoppage going on. 5-4-30. There you go. I am John the Beer Whisperer. Johnny friggin' Rawls. Man's brilliant. See how nice that pours. The head just lingers on there, man. Yeah, as far as flavors, again, you get a hint of toffee. Certainly some toasted malt, but you do get a little bit of lingering citrus. I mean, it's just nice. It's put together well. I feel some tangerine notes in there. You might get a hint of grapefruit. Who knows? Everybody tastes things differently. Let me give you the spiel one more time. I am John the Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and man who knows good frickin' music. I'll tell you that right now. You get it. I mean, here at the Beer Whisperer Pub, even out in the beer garden, we're cranking some solid frickin' tunes for my people. Cheers. An all-around good guy. Everybody have a good one. I got to go, man.